Greetings of the day, everyone. My name is Araf Pragya, a third year student at IIHM Delhi, and I'm pleased to host Ms. Jyoti Saxena, Principal of Delhi Public School, Modinagar, for informative discussion on sustainability for the future. So, ma'am, what are the sustainable practices adopted in your school?
So ours is again, what DPS Modinagar is just started. It's in this fancy stage, but I've been the principal in other schools which have 40 years or 45 years of legacy. So if you talk about sustainability, I think the first thing which needs to be sustainable in a school is the skills which we are teaching to the students. Whatever we are teaching and whatever children are learning, whether it is sustainable in itself or not, because most of the things which they learn becomes redundant after maybe 2 years or 5 years or maybe 10 years because they're not futuristic in nature. So because now what is happening, everything is going to be translated into trade and investment after some point of time. So why not introduce something in the school like entrepreneurship, financial literacy, energy, sustainable energy. So these are the few topics on which I was working on my previous school, where we were teaching children small little entrepreneurship skills, like in the break time they would be given a task. Okay, now you have to sell brownies to rest of the school. Now when they are making brownies, they have to calculate the selling price, keeping in mind what they have invested.
The costing, yes.
Yes, the costing, investment, time, everything. So
Yeah.
that will give them some kind of peek into what is entrepreneurship.
Very true.
So such kind of activities, we had planned last year also and this year also. I think they must be doing, because now I'm not there in that school.
Yeah.
But again, financial literacy. Now again, this is one topic, and I think most of citizens in India, they get scared of.
And I'm not aware of.
Not aware of, and they get scared. The moment you say you have to file your income tax return, sorry, I don't know how to do it. So this was one thing, we have collaborated with a lot of agencies. So the people used to come to the people from, banking sector or maybe financial sector. They used to come and take workshops with the student, and then in turn, these students will, train another 10 students on financial literacy. So these were 2, 3 things, and there were many things. I'm just highlighting the major ones which
Yes.
has really impacted the learning in the classroom.
Of the students and stuff.
Students, yes. Let's say.
So, ma'am, could you also give us an example of any business ideas to promote sustainable goods?
Yeah, so as I told
This
you,
was one of them, yes.
that was one of them. Then, like selling the books.
Okay.
How you need to procure the books from maybe second-hand books, you procure them. You put up a stall during the exhibition. Let the parents come, and how you are selling those second-hand books to the parents. That involves a lot of your I would say your salesmanship.
Yes.
Then marketing strategies.
But how you convince the people?
How you
to-
convince the people. So
Yes.
that will make them good. I would say financially literate citizens in future.
And nowadays, there are a lot of workshops being conducted to promote various ideas among students. What kind of activities you plan to imply among your school for the students in the coming future?
For example, like there was a discussion on planting of trees. Now the major problem with planting trees is that planting is very easy. How do you sustain the growth of that?
Yes.
Like planting 10,000 trees, you can do it in a day, but to ensure that that little sapling grows into a tree needs a lot of resources,
Dedication as well.
dedication, investment, money also.
Money
See,
also.
you cannot just expect that the rain will take care of the plant. You have to go, you have to nurture that plant. So that was that program actually we were running in this school, and we named it as sustainability of planting trees.
Yes.
So for that, we have given a task to the students. It was a 5-year program where the students have to go every week at least once, see how their plant is growing, and they have to map it with their growth. And they will learn so many other skills in maths also. Like
Yeah.
they will plot a graph, they will do the calculation at what rate the plant is going. So I think all these activities give a lot of hands-on experience to the student. And this is all eventually will lead to trade and investment.
And it needs your commitment from both the sides,
Both the
from the
sides,
teachers
yes.
and the students.
It somehow will teach you that just opening a startup is not enough.
Yeah.
You need to sustain your startup. So what is your strategy? How are you planning your marketing strategies? How are you planning to have a continuous growth in your farm? So all these things will teach you that you need to have a sustainable entrepreneur.
And how to go about a business.
How to go about a business, sustainable business.
And there has been the G20 summit recently. And what is your take on it and the future of environmental challenges in the coming years?
So I'll tell you something very interesting activity we organized just yesterday only. So there were students from 6th and 7th, and they had a debate on G20, whether a boon or a bane.
Okay.
Okay. So the kinds of reasons and the kinds of facts which students highlighted was mind blowing.
Yeah.
Like, this is the effect. See, we have not told them what content, what reasoning or the facts you're going to debate on, but they did the research on their own.
Yes.
They were talking about things like trade and investment, global expansion,
Yeah.
entrepreneurship, resolving global issues, war, peace. Class 6 student talking about such thing. I think this is what G20 has done to our country.
Very true.
It has gone to the root level. The students are, of class 3, 4, 5, they know what is G20.
G20, yes.
So it was not just a summit, but I think it was something which we needed, since ages.
So it has had an impact on the youth of the country.
Exactly. The children are talking about it.
Yes. So that's it from our side. Thank you for joining with us. Signing from IIHM Delhi Studios. Stay tuned, folks.
Thank you so much. Thank you.